Hello everyone, and welcome to this audio podcast. This audio podcast is part of the Strap and Investigate. This audio podcast is part of the Convoy. This audio podcast as part of the Shitstorm Squadron, and this audio podcast is part of a Storm Robotics production. So a sort of a starting in around this sort of series with an intro. So the intro or the series will look at again desperate need for good leaders. The construct around this is in around using or utilizing chronic kidney disease or CKD as the basis or in as the basis of this series. So CKD is defined as an existence of where there can be where there can be a sort of where there can be ailment or damage to renal pathology or kidney pathology for and wherein, for example, the estimated glomerular filtration rate (EGFR) is affected, and where this can be affected, and where the renal pathology is and can be compromised, thus precluding the voiding of toxins, toxin and waste through voiding of through voided urine, for example. So there has been research relating to health inequality or health and healthcare inequalities and chronic kidney disease or CKD, and a review in around 2013 had identified that that 30 symptoms associated with CKD, and reported that the overall symptom burden is high regardless regardless of the CKD stage. Regardless of the CKD stage and severity, and at the same time, this the symptom burden is acknowledged as perhaps the most important predictor of diminished health diminished health or etiology in healthcare service users with CKD. So, in as part of this series, I look at where laboratory medicine is laboratory medicine or pathology services are dynamic and at the same time where the profession is challenging or can be challenging, but at the same time where it has needed or required inspiring sort of role models and leaders in amongst the profession. At the same time, the link or the sort of interlink between laboratory medicine or pathology services and context of CKD, chronic kidney disease, is where many of the investigations around chronic kidney disease are investigations that are done by that are carried out by and through laboratory practitioners and laboratory specialists in amongst pathology divisions, for example in hematology and biochemistry divisions, for example, and so the profession has and requires sort of inspiring role models and leaders, identifying and developing healthcare scientists and leaders is perhaps and has been one of the greatest sort of challenges facing faced by the profession and facing the profession generally. So that draws this audio podcast to a close. This initial audio podcast is part of the intro to this series. This audio podcast is part of the Strap and Investigate. This audio podcast as part of the convoy. This audio podcast as part of the Shitstorm Squadron, and this audio podcast as part of a Storm Robotics production.